drawn 9. That one's ridden by Michael Hills. Here's how they bet.
And Locksong is the 130 favourite from 3 to 1. Gara is 4 to 1 from 7 to 2. And Hamas 5 to 1 from 9 to 2. Paris House also a 5 to 1 shot. Wolfhound 11 to 2 from 6s. And Spaniards Close steady on 8s. Artistic Reef at 20s. Medai D'Or 25 to 1 along with Millions. And Gone Savage, the outsider, 33 to 1. All quoted for the Temple Stakes.
17 races, he's won £177,000. A real pro. Returned to form with a vengeance when he opened this season at Newmarket. 4 of today's other rivals to look at here. Million was 10th there. Spaniards Close 9th. Artistic Reef 4th. And Locksong got closest but couldn't quite match Paris House on the line.
But they've got just over a furlong to go, and it's Paris House, the little grey, putting his toe forward now. Locksong in second place. Artistic Reef in green is finishing. So too Dorbeval with a run. That could get placed, but Paris House is back to his best and is going to take the Paris House, and it's Paris House who is the winner. Dorbeval flashes through to second place. Then in third is Locksong. Artistic Reef
In front of him.
And at the rear of the field, Blighton Ladder's being pulled up. Locksong it is, Gara on the left and Hamas between these three. Montange with the red cap starts to pick up. They're inside the final furlong now, and it's Gara going on from Hamas in second place. Then comes Locksong and Sompardo. Montange is finishing like a bullet. Hamas digs deep and finds more, and Hamas comes to take Gara again up toward the line. Hamas the winner, Gara second, Montange a third. Then came Locksong.
The general view was the real difficult horse to beat.
Yeah, been a smashing servant to Jack Berry. Won his first race at Haydock last year, and then, like many of Jack's horses, was just a little bit below par. Anyway, Jack did the right thing, kept him in training, and came out and won really nicely. Let's have a look at Wolfhound. We were talking about Hamas and saying that
10 to 1 against Spaniards Close. Not, of course, the Spaniards Close who won the Hunt Cup and the Victoria Cup in the 60s for John Winter. Locksong, the 7 to 2 favourite. The Sire Song won this 24 years ago. Locksong 7 to 2. 9 to 2 against Gara, who's quite weak. Money for Paris House from 5 to 1 into 9 to 2 Paris House. And 3 Palace House Stakes winners at Newmarket have come on to win this. And also 9 to 2 now. Hammers has just come into 9 to 2. 5 to 1 the Wolfhound, and it's 10 to 1 Barber. Locksong holding on to favouritism, but they're backing quite a few horses against her.
Which is the last in, that's it, they're loaded. And they race away. Locksong out far, so too Wolfhound and Paris House the grey. Medai D'Or on the right of the picture, just a little bit outpaced. But it's Locksong leading. Hamas in blue with Million wider still. And just tucked in off the pace. Gara going well. Wolfhound with the white sleeves. The pink colours close to the rails is Gone Savage. Spaniards Close is also in a good posse too. Artistic Reef hunts them up. But Paris House now has asserted, and they've gone past the 3. Paris House has come to share it with Locksong. And these two true speedsters have a length to the good over Wolfhound and Gara the rail. Then Hamas pushed along. Artistic Reef in green. Gone Savage, Million behind these. Then comes Medai D'Or. The one that's really struggling to go the pace is Gone Savage, but it's Locksong that leads Paris House, the little grey, going on by length now, but they've still got a furlong to go, and the pressure's going to come from Wolfhound on the outside of the pack, but Paris House has it. Here goes Wolfhound, the white sleeve jacket on the outside of Gara, who's coming with a run. It's going to be close at the line, but Paris House just last there from Wolfhound in second with Gara in third, and then came Locksong and Medai D'Or and Artistic Reef, followed by Spaniards Close and Hamas and Gone Savage. A Million. So the little boy has done it again. The result of this UB Group Temple Stakes is 5 furlong dash. Officially the judge calls a photo between number 2 Paris House and number 1 Wolfhound, and I think we'll find that Gara, having run the rails, has gone through to third place. Might have tightened up a bit close home there, but Paris House has won it, his 9th win from 18 starts, and what a tremendous little sprinter he, what a tremendous sprinter he is. John Carroll's 37th winner of the season, and Jack Berry, who's having winners all over the shop today. Paris, well, he's landed the big race of the day, the £60,000 Group 2 Temple Stakes with Paris House, but it was tight in the end. Wolfhound stayed on well, and I'm going to watch with you the run of Gara. I wonder if that one got the best of runs.
What a wonderful race and a wonderful performance by Paris House. I do hope there doesn't turn out to have been any interference in the finish. John and I had a side bet between Loch Song and Paris House, so we were really happy at this stage.
Well, you were very happy because you won the money off me, but at this stage, Paris House just beginning to get down to work now. He'd been going along really easily with his ears pricked, and when it came to the business end and John Carroll got after him, he was the one who lengthened his stride. You can see him just pricking his ears again. He's got plenty of ability, this horse. Now Gara begins her challenge on the outside of Loch Song. Bags of room at this stage. Wolfhound coming over on the far side. Paris House, there's still a fair bit left in the tank, I'd say. He's won just a little bit cosily. He only does as much as he has to. There's plenty of room for Gara there. John Carroll with his whip in his left hand, and Michael Roberts with his whip in his right hand. At the line, I'd say they were probably a bit tight, but 10 yards away, well, I thought there was room enough. Let's have a look at the head-on.
Let's have a look at the head-on with Gara highlighted there, going for an admittedly pretty narrow gap between Wolfhound and Paris House. Don't forget, these horses are going close to 40 miles an hour, so inches count as Gara goes for a gap. Plenty of, well, not plenty of room, but there is room enough there. I don't think you could say that anything serious has happened.
Well, right on the line, if anything, I'd say that Wolfhound has come in slightly, and then with a yard to run, maybe Paris House has come over to his right, but certainly didn't affect the result in any way.
And Paris House has returned the 9-2 co-second favourite of 3. 9-2 co-second favourite of 3, Paris House. It was 11-2 in the offices this morning and did touch 11-2 here on the course. It looks as though Wolfhound is second at 5-1. And it seems that Gara is third, also sent off at 9-2, which means that no filly or mare has still won the Temple Stakes in 28 runnings. They sent Loch Song off, the 4-1 favourite, with that hugely popular sprinter Paris House. The fourth, and the applause going out. Listen to this for Paris House. The public have really cottoned on to this smashing grey, who seems to have got more stamina with age now, able to hang on even over the stiff Sandown 5. And he's the 4th Palace House Stakes winner at Newmarket to come on and win the Temple. Elbio 2 years ago, and in the 80s double Schwartzen reached. The public are on 9-2, Paris House.
And there is the famous red-shirted figure of Jack Berry. How he must love this horse, Paris House, and what a wonderful stream of winners he's churning out again. Jack in tremendous form.
That's taken his winnings for the year to over £300,000 now.
Yes, Graham Good is making a very good point. How would anybody bet at the moment if Paris House and Lyric Fantasy happen to meet? Well, in fact, the filly beat him last year, so that at the moment she would certainly start favourite to beat Paris House, I think. But who knows? He's so tough and so fast. Well, I said before that I made the most awful mistake about Petong dismissing his past as a sire. In fact, he was leading first season sire in 1988 and leading sire of 2-year-olds in 1992. And he himself won the Vernons and the Stewards Cup and several other good sprint races. So that he stands at the Barleythorpe stud for 3,000 quid October the 1st terms, so hurry now to avoid disappointment.